most of the time I agree with big entrepreneurs on certain things, certain advice that they are giving. But in this one, especially Charlie Morgan, I do have to disagree with this one. And his advice is to always take your Saturday afternoon and your Sunday off of work. Personally, for me, this just didn't work. So that's why I'm making this video. Basically, what happens for me is I just have those energy bursts. Like I just am motivated to work at random times, not always at the same time. And I tried to take off last month, like 4 weeks ago, and I did nothing on that whole Sunday. And it was my worst Sunday ever because I didn't want to not work. I wanted to work, but I didn't because I thought it was good advice. And then I watched another podcast of Alex Hormozi or something, and he was talking about the imbalance, like work, lifestyle, I guess. Then I started doing that. I still agree that you need time off and that you can't always work. For me personally, it just didn't work to just do that on a standard Sunday. And for another friend of mine, it works perfectly fine. So I'm not saying that this works for everyone the same thing, but I didn't need this advice, like take your Sunday off, because I didn't want to, and I was super unhappy that Sunday it didn't work because I wanted to work. So what is the way of doing it for me? My controversial opinion is to just not work when you feel like you are tired. Yesterday night, I kind of felt like I was getting overworked, getting closer to it now. I'm not there yet, I can still continue, but I'm getting closer to it. So now I know, okay, somewhere in the coming 5 days, I need to take a day off. So then I just take the day that I have the least amount of work to do, and I get some content together, like Ryan Trahan is doing these TV series with his wife right now, and then you have some Charlie Morgan videos. So then I just gonna get some content together, and then I put it on one day, like, okay, let's say Thursday, I don't have too much work to do, for example, and I'm just gonna watch all that content. Because if I'm not doing anything on a free day, I would rather work. Otherwise, I'm just bored. And if I'm bored, I'm gonna go on my phone to text girls. And that's the least productive thing ever, unless it's your wife. But then still, you shouldn't be texting her. You should be spending time with her. This is the advice that I would have needed. Don't pin one day, like, okay, I'm gonna take the Sunday off because Charlie Morgan said so. No, try for yourself, okay? I think that I should be working right now, or I feel like working right now, then I'm gonna do that. Don't overthink it. Just don't overthink it. And on a random Wednesday, if you're like, oh fuck, I don't really have too much to do, I can postpone it to tomorrow, and I really don't feel like working right now, then you just take that time off. That's also what Alex Hormozi's advice is. I think he takes like 3 days per year off of work, but he does it also this way. Like if he wakes up and he doesn't feel like working, he's not gonna go work because he knows 95% of the days he's gonna wake up feeling like working. So he knows, okay, if I don't feel like working because I'm sick or because I'm tired or because I have other things to do, like watch content with my wife, for example, like you want to watch a TV series, whatever, do that in that moment. But you can only do this if your baseline is work. Usually I wake up and I want to work. That's my baseline activity that I want to do. It's weird for me to not want to work. In that case, you can live this way. But if you usually don't want to work and you're just not gonna work on the days that you don't want to work, you're never gonna work. Don't take this advice if you're a lazy motherfucker. Only take this advice if you work too much. Otherwise, it's bad advice. Try to balance it out in a way that you think makes sense. And this could also mean that you have 1 day free in 1 month and then 7 days free in another month. That's completely okay. But make sure that you front load the work in that case. And if you're like, okay, I feel a sickness coming up, I'm sleeping less, my wife is complaining, my children want to see me, I'm gonna lock in those 2 days and work 12 hours or work 16 hours and sleep like 4 or whatever, so I can be with my family those other 7 days and I can completely drop work. So that's the advice that I needed as a younger kid, and that's why I'm making these videos. I'm not trying to sell you anything, I'm just trying to help you as a young entrepreneur so you don't have to make the mistakes that I'm making. Thanks for watching this one. Like I said, nothing to sell. You can subscribe if you want more of those random videos from me sitting in a cafe in Colombia. See you in the next one.